Hey guys, it's me Sujoy over here. Welcome back to another video. So on this video, I'm going to be talking about why I would like to see more Vietnamese tourists coming to India. Okay, that's right. You heard me right. Um, Usually if you go on YouTube and if you just type, um, Vietnamese tourists to India in English. It's predominantly catered to Indian tourists. You know, like the rush of Indian tourists coming to Vietnam. But I think there needs to be an uptick of Vietnamese tourists coming to India, which I would like to see by this year. Because firstly, India has got a lot to offer. You know, it's a big country. We got a lot of beautiful tourist attraction destinations. And of course, I would like more Vietnamese tourists to experience India. I'm going to give you a couple of my reasons why I would like to see more Vietnamese tourists coming to India. But before that, if you're new to my channel, the name of my channel is called as Sujoy in Vietnam. I've been living over here for over 6 years now. I was an English teacher for over 3.5 years. And then I started my online digital marketing business. And I also do full-time YouTube. So if you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. Okay. So the first reason which I would like to point out would be the cultural exchange. Okay. Like if we look at, the Vietnamese culture and the Indian culture, we are very much the same. Okay. Of course, India is a majority of the religion in India is Hinduism. I myself am Hinduism, and over here it's Buddhism. But there's a lot of Buddhism influence. You'll see a lot of Buddhism influence in India when you come for visiting. Okay, so it's going to be a very good cultural exchange. If we look at Vietnam, it's very traditional. The environment, I mean, like most of the families, Vietnamese families are very traditional. The same also goes for majority of the Indian families. We're very traditional. Family is very important, I think the cultural exchange exposure is definitely required. So yes, that would be one factor for Vietnamese tourists to visit India. The second one would be a lot of tourist attractions to see in India. Okay, now of course India is a very big country. We have many different cities. Each city has got different attractions. So, like if you come to New Delhi, you would see the Taj Mahal. And like if you go south of India, if you go to Bangalore, you will see the IT hub. And there's so many different things to see. And also different states. Like we have like 25 different states in India catered for different cities, and like each city is very unique. So it's like, because India is so big, like in every different state or city you go, it's so different. The vibe is so different. There are different tourist attractions, parks, a lot of activities to be done, adventure activities, outdoor activities. So if you like hiking, or if you like water rafting, I think India would be the perfect country for that. Okay. You will also, the other reason why I would like more Vietnamese tourists to visit India would be to experience the modern India. Okay. Now, knowing that India is the third largest economy in the world, which is overtaking Japan right now. The thing is, you'll get to see a lot of modern India. The malls. Majorly, there are so many malls popping up right now in India in different cities. You can go over there. You can experience the shopping culture. You can experience, the electronic city. which we have in Bangalore, which is the south of India. And of course, if you're going to Delhi, also you have the ID Park, New Delhi. And so you'll see a lot of digitalization. You'll see a lot of different, like people are usually very technologically connected back in India, just like in Vietnam. So you will get to see a lot of modern India. Okay, so the next point would be spiritual tourism. So, say for example, you are into spiritualness, and like you can come to India, and you can join these communities, these organizations which we have back home in India, like the Osho community, where we have a lot of foreigners coming from different countries, like from the West, Europe. They like to come to India to experience spiritualness, to understand the art of living, to have to purify their life, to make them better human beings. And I think that's very important. If you are a very spiritual person, and if you really want to experience spiritualness, I think India would be the best country to come. Not only that, the environment, like majority of the Indians back home, we love to go to the temples, pray, just like here in Vietnam, where a lot of Vietnamese, they like to go to pagodas and pray. So you will experience a lot of spiritualness, and it's going to be a very enlightening experience. Okay, it's going to enlighten you, a very welcoming environment for sure. So yeah, look into that. The other point which I want to talk about would be business opportunities. So, like, if you like to connect Vietnam with India, and like you're having a startup company or a small business out here, or you want to do more business, expand your business, definitely you can acquire the e-business visa, or you can even come as a tourist using the e-tourist visa. And you can make a lot of connections back in India. You can go to Mumbai, which is the financial capital of India, and you'll be surprised to see a lot of manufacturing hubs over there. So you can definitely do a lot of collaborations with a lot of Indian manufacturers, startup companies back in India, small business owners. If you're looking to expand your operations further in Asia, so definitely business opportunity wise, it would be a great asset for you. And of course, the next point which I want to talk about would be the warm hospitality. So, Indians in general are very friendly people, and we are very warm and hospitable people. So, we are very welcoming to all foreigners. It doesn't matter from where you come from, even if you're coming from West Europe, Africa, or Asia. If you are a foreigner in my country, you will always be treated very nicely, and the hospitality goes a long way. So you're going to be experiencing good customer service, a very friendly and attitude, and of course, the warm hospitality feeling, which you will not find in many different countries around in Southeast Asia. So you should definitely experience the warm hospitality. Or even if you're staying in a good hotel back in India, like a 5-star or 4-star hotel, or even a 3-star hotel, you will get a very good hospitality. So it's worth checking it out. The next point would be the festivals and celebrations. So, we have so many different festivals in India, especially, we have the festival of color, like the Color Fest, which you see, which is now internationally recognized, but it originated from India, which is called as Holi. It's basically a color festival. You can, and then of course, a festival of lights, which is Diwali, very big Indian festival back home. So you should be definitely visiting India during those times, especially to experience the real India, the decorations, the lighting, the ambience, the energy. So it's really worth visiting. Finally, I would like to talk about would be the adventure tourism. Again, I said, like, if you're into hiking, or if you're into water rafting, or if you like paragliding, or if you like those kind of outdoor activities, definitely you should come to India. Like, we have different, like, we have a lot of beautiful mountains, greeneries, rivers where a lot of tourists do a lot of rafting, paragliding, I think skydiving is also there. Yeah. So definitely you should look into this. And most importantly, India is also very closely connected to Dubai. Okay, to Gulf countries. So if you are, like, you can come to India, and from there you can catch a flight and you can go to Dubai. I think it's going to be for 2.5 hours or something. But it's very strategically located to the Middle East. Like, you want to go to Qatar, you want to go to Dubai, and also, it's also strategically located. So, it's worth checking it out. You should definitely come and visit India. um, you know and also, just I want to talk about the visas. I'm going to keep a link down in the description below for you to get access to the e-visas. Now, basically, you do have the 1 month visa, e-tourist visa. You also have the 1 year e-tourist visa, which is multiple entry. And also, in a couple of my previous YouTube videos, I talked about India does provide 5-year e-tourist visa. So if you are availing for the 1 year or 5-year e-tourist visa, you can stay for a maximum period of 180 days in India per year. So I suggest, like, you stay 90 days. You divide the 180 days, and you stay 2 times per year in India. It's something which you can fall back on. I think it's worth the investment. The 5-year visa, e-visa, tourist visa, so you can multiple entry, so you can come to India as many times as you want. So yeah, it's worth checking it out. Yeah. So yeah, I would like to see more Vietnamese tourists coming to India by this year. And I would like the airfare tickets by, because Vietjet predominantly flies a lot to India, and even Vietnam Airlines. So, I would like the ticket prices to be further discounted, so that it would be easier for Vietnamese tourists to visit India. And also, it would be nice if both the countries can start with visa-free entries for both Vietnamese and Indian nationals who would like to visit India or Vietnam, like a 45-day visa-free entry. So that's going to be really nice. So yeah, I hope you guys found this video to be insightful. And definitely, if you're Vietnamese watching this, please visit my country. You're most welcome. I would like to see more Vietnamese tourists visiting India. So make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. And also, if you're traveling around in Southeast Asia, make sure to check the link down in the description below. You can check out my income stream site. With that being said, you guys have a great day. This was me, Sujoy. Peace out.